There are two types of medicine songs: diagnostic songs and curing songs. The diagnostic songs are for use exclusively by shamans. They are sung during the diagnosis of a sickness. Not only do the shamans examine the patient's body, but also where the person lives. During the examinations, sorcery objects are sought out and destroyed. Shamans use special tools for the divination of disease. These tools can either be rattles, feathers, crystals, or cigarette smoke. These tools enhance or augment the shaman's ability to see the sickness causing the entity that permeates the patient's body or home. The shaman is successful when this entity appears to them as a vision. They then proceed to draw a picture of the entity that is causing the sickness. After a diagnosis song and/or ritual is complete, a patient must hire singers to proceed with the curing process. Curing songs can be learned and sung by anyone. The singers are often called blower people or ritual curers. The curing sessions usually begin in the evening around sunset and go until morning. That is when the curing process is completed. Tohono O'odham fiddle music is a very unique musical tradition. Traditional fiddle music usually consists of 2 violins, 1 or more guitars, and a bass or snare drum. Most of the music is not named, but it can be identified by humming a few bars of the music. Fiddle music was the result of the arrival and impact of the European missionaries, which began in 1539. The music continued with the arrival of Father Kino in 1687. A tradition that has been important for the O'odham tribes to continue is the playing of old-style fiddle music. This music would be played at feasts that went on all night long. Different tunes would be played in the early evening, after midnight, and early in the morning. The instruments would usually be returned to a different pitch after midnight. There are 3 traditional dances that are performed to this old-style fiddle music. The Quadrilla is a circle dance where couples promenade, reverse direction, do a grand chain, and then form into 2 couple sets. This dance is similar to the well-known modern square dancing. The couples exit by promenading under a bridge of hands. The other 2 dances, the Pescola and the Matacine dances, are strictly associated with religious ritual. Traditional fiddle music was used until after the Second World War, when it was replaced with the modern-day Waila music. Traditional fiddle music can be found on Canyon Records, a small label devoted to producing Native American music. Waila music is known as the traditional social dance music of the Tohono O'odham people. Also known as chicken scratch, Waila music was born from the influences of European polka and waltzes, as well as a variety of Mexican influences. Waila music was first performed using only fiddles, but has evolved to include an accordion, alto saxophones, electric 6-string guitars, bass guitars, and drum kits. The word Waila comes from the Spanish word baile, meaning to dance, and Waila music can be accompanied by a variety of dances. These include the Waila, which is a polka-inspired dance, the chote, which is inspired by folk dances from Scotland and Germany, the mazurka, which is also a polka dance, and the cumbia, which originated in Colombia and came up through Mexico to influence the Tohono O'odham. No matter which of these dances is being performed, and regardless of the beat of the music, all of these dances are performed by rotating around the dance floor in a counterclockwise direction. According to Angelo Joaquin Jr., one of the founding directors of the Tucson Waila Festival and a member of the Tohono O'odham tribe, the traditional setting for Waila music is an all-night feast, held to celebrate things like weddings, birthdays, and even graduations. This celebratory setting can be experienced at the Tucson Waila Festival, where workshops on Waila music are given and traditional Tohono O'odham foods are served. This festival was started in 1989.